What is up, guys? We're back. This is Cody with F is for Fanatics, and we are talking the old Georgia Bulldogs in trouble again. Came out today that Jalen Carter, stud defensive lineman, he's actually at the Combine here in Indy right now. There was a arrest warrant put out for his arrest due to a fatal crash, and this is like number 10 or 11 arrest for the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, innocent until proven guilty, obviously. I'm not going to say it's definitely probably going to hurt his draft stock. There's going to be some teams shy away from him, but I think we need to look at the bigger picture here. It feels like every week out of season, these guys are just getting in trouble left and right. And, I kind of fail your friends, the group of people you got around you, and accountability. Apparently, it was a staff member on top of that that was involved in this fatal crash, which, boy, that looks bad for Georgia, obviously. So these guys got all the talent in the world. To even play D1 at a Power 5 program is like 0.5% of all high school athletes. So you just got to be smarter. You have to ask yourself, is this a good idea? And maybe you need to have a guy with you at all times that says, hey, this is stupid. Now, these kids are very, very young. They're 21, 22, 23 years old. I was doing all kinds of stupid shit when I was 22, 23 years old. Okay. So, it's obviously just more, it is more readily available because everybody is watching these kids with a microscope. That doesn't help either. I'm sure back in the day, some of this stuff happened and we never really heard about it unless it was obviously a top 10 or top 25 draft pick. But it's just saddening. These kids work their ass off and for something that can happen so fast, a decision that was probably only 30 or 40 seconds long, and it ends up in somebody obviously dying, and then it ends up hurting the kid's career, possibly for the rest of his life if he gets arrested. It's pretty saddening, especially with all the work that you put in for 3 or 4 years. And I'm not talking just Mr. Carter. There was a kid, Neighbors out of LSU. He just got in trouble with carrying a gun in New Orleans. And you ask yourself, why was he even there? The coaches can't have these kids under wraps 24/7. These guys got to make good decisions. And I get there's going to be one or two out there that make bad decisions, but it just feels like it's like one every other day is getting in trouble. So I don't know what there is to do about it. It's crazy to me to possibly just throw away all of the everything that you worked for, for racing somebody, especially when you are that going to be that high of a draft pick. If I was that high of a draft pick, I'd be in a bubble. You would never see me. And maybe some of these kids need to see this and say, wow, maybe I am messing up and I have messed up in the past, but I haven't got caught yet. So maybe that needs to happen and it'll wake some of these kids up. These guys got to wake up. This is life-changing generational money that they're going to make, a lot of them, and they're just doing stupid shit all the time. I just don't get it. So, I kind of challenge the programs. If you got a top 25 guy, don't just let him out after the season. Say, there you go. Put him with somebody, especially if you think that, if you think that they're not what was the word I'm looking for? Mature enough. If they're not mature enough, if you think they're going to ruin their life with something stupid like this, put somebody around them. Who cares? You got 90,000 staff members. If you got a top 25 pick, uh, stick one of your assistant coaches or college guys that are not going to be a yes man, and is going to kind of lead them in the right direction, because this is absolutely nuts. Um, and obviously the families, I feel bad for the families, the Carter family, the family of the person that passed away. That's very sad. So there's that. That's my little spiel on it. I hope these guys really just starting to wise up, and I hope this is one that we see. And I hope his career doesn't go into the dump, because that's a lot of hard work just for something stupid. So I'm sure somebody will pick him up still. But this Cody with F is for Fanatic, and we are out.